Sorry, my voice is kind of lost because I was at a party last night and we were singing along to ABBA, so I've got a very sore throat today. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. I know I usually do this kind of video further at the beginning of the month, but I haven't had time, but I will do it now for my August 2021 haul. There's a lot of stuff here, which I'm very excited to talk about with you guys because why not? You know, it's fun to talk about music and share what we've all bought in the past month or so. So a lot of these I've cut out because I've talked about them already. For example, the records I acquired at the New Day Festival, I talked about in my video about the New Day Festival with my dad, so if you want to check out what I got there, you can go to that video. But this is all stuff that I've just acquired over the month, and yeah, hopefully I want to put this all into one video and not have to split it because I don't really like splitting it. Didn't really get that much vinyl this month. I did get a lot of CDs though because I am preparing for university, of course. But I can't bring any of my records with me, unfortunately, because there's not enough space, so everything that I love that we've got on vinyl I've tried to get on CD. I'll talk about the vinyl first because there's not that many of those. So I didn't get this in August because it wasn't out in August, but I just thought I would talk about it because it just arrived home today, and I finally received my copy of Senjutsu by Iron Maiden, which is their new studio album that was literally released I think yesterday. I've not heard any of it apart from the singles, but I have heard from multiple different people that it is quite proggy, and I asked for them to say no more because I want to delve into it myself. This is very cool. First of all, the layout, I mean, that artwork, I think the Eddie this time around is very cool. And not only that, I got the red and black vinyl, which looks very, very cool. Oh, some cool Eddie designs there. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said they were my favourite band. I'm hoping now that they will do another tour and I will get to see them again. So I'm going to listen to that this evening and I'll probably report back to you guys tomorrow. I pre-ordered this a long time ago, along with this, because we got the bundle that was this and this at once. And when this arrived, the first one, the first Union set, I was a little bit confused because I was like, we paid for the vinyl and the CD. Where's the vinyl? And the vinyl just shows up today. It just showed up in our post. So this is the Yes Union 30 Live. I've seen a lot of people giving this a lot of hate. A lot of people saying that the recordings aren't very good, that they don't sound great, and blah, blah, blah. I think they sound alright. I know a lot of you guys also want me to do a video talking about it because I think a lot of you guys are unsure if you want to spend the money to get it. So I will happily do that at some point, maybe the next couple of weeks, but I'm very excited about this and to listen to it. And this is also on coloured vinyl, but the problem is that the vinyl's on the bottom, so I don't really want to reach in and get it all out, but if you've seen it, you know what it looks like. Okay, so if you remember in the last video, I was struggling to find myself a copy of Discipline by King Crimson. Well, I found one. I found one on Discogs earlier this month. I am very happy because this one was relatively cheap and it sounds very good. I finally got round to listening to the entirety of Discipline, and I thought it was a stunning album. A really great follow-up to Red. I've also got the other two that follow this album, the other two of the 80s kind of King Crimson trio. But I think this one is very good. Great follow-up. Okay, so I went to Worthing, which is the city next to Brighton, very recently, and I popped into a record shop and I picked up a few things. So I will talk about those now. First one I got was Motivation Radio by Steve Hillage. Then I got, we've been kind of neglecting this album because we haven't had it in our collection at all. Days of Future Past by the Moody Blues. Rick Wakeman. Oh god, this one has a really long title, doesn't it? The Myths and Legends of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. That's very, very prog. Got that one, and also And Then There Were Three by Genesis. So I got quite a lot in that one record store. And great record store. Actually, they had a load of great stuff in there. Okay, so after the New Day Festival, when we saw Wishbone Ash, we kind of went on a Wishbone Ash buying spree, and we bought a few of their albums. So we got this, the self-titled, Pilgrimage, and also Wishbone 4, which actually comes with a poster. I might put it up. I might put it up. I don't have any room as of now, but I am moving very soon. But then I'll have some room to put all my posters in. And the last vinyl that I bought of the month is Zenyatta Mondata by The Police. As I mentioned in my listens video, I've been really getting into The Police as of late, and this is their third album. We've got the previous two, we got those ages ago, but we didn't have this one, and this was the one that I wanted to get the most, so I found it in a record store. I bought it because I wanted it really badly, because as soon as I heard it, I was like, I need this. So, onto the CD portion of the video. As you guys know, it's the 50th anniversary this year of George Harrison's All Things Must Pass, which is one of my favourite albums. Also, George Harrison being my favourite Beatle, I had to buy it. And I love the album, of course. Got the CD version here. I was going to get the vinyl version, but I've already got the vinyl version. I got like a really, really nice copy of it, so I didn't need another one. I got the CD one because I don't have the CD version. It came with everything you would want on a deluxe CD set. You know, it's got the album, it's got demos, it's got outtakes, it's got jams, and it's also got a 5.1 surround sound. So if you want me to do an unboxing of this, then let me know, because I happily will. So I've been getting a tad bit into New Wave, with, you know, the Police and all that. And what other band kind of defines New Wave and that kind of post-punk era of the 70s? The Talking Heads. And I got this set of their albums, and it's very minimalist looking. This has hurt me, by the way. Like, I hurt myself on this somehow. But it's got their albums in it, you know. Got 77, got all the other grand things in there. Where's the Sphere of Music? Remain in Light, you know, they're all there. Very nice set. Oh, wrong way around. Very nice set. Big fan of this band. Silly Lobster will be doing a cover of Psycho Killer, which is off their first album, this coming week, so hopefully I'll try and get that up to YouTube as well. Okay, so as for the standalone CDs here, first one, this one I got literally the other day, Thrack by King Crimson. Great album. This is one of their 90s albums. Funnily enough, I listened to this before I listened to any of the 80s albums. I kind of just went from Red and skipped. Fantastic album. Very, very nice. I gotta re-listen to that one. Then another one that literally came in today. I don't know why I'm talking about ones that came in today. I just thought it'd be convenient because I'm filming this video now. Oysterhead, Grand Pecking Order. Japanese version, and so was the Thrack one. This one is not a Japanese one, but this is one that I got at the New Day Festival, and I believe I didn't talk about it in the video, so I'm going to talk about it now. I got Asylum by Cressida. To all those people who think I'm going to be talking about the same bands and artists over and over again, you are wrong. I love a lot of these kind of lesser known 70s prog bands. This is a fantastic album. I will probably talk about this. I feel like I should go back to doing the reviews again and talk about this album because I think it had a bit of an impact on me. I got No Pussyfooting, Brian Eno and Robert Fripp and Eno. And I got the first 3 Mike Oldfield records as well, all on Japanese CDs. These are from CD Japan. These are the fancy deluxe versions with all the cool stuff in there. I'm so angry at myself because I talked about 1975 albums the other day and I just did not mention Omadorn. I do love this album. It is one of my favourite albums of all time. I just completely forgot to put it in there. That's a dumb move on my part. Also, Phaedra by Tangerine Dream on fancy Japanese CD. I think this is also from CD Japan because this is like a really chunky fancy version. There was one eBay seller who was selling a bunch of these Queen Japanese CDs for a relatively reasonable price, so I thought, why not? Because it's all like the best Queen era in my opinion. So we got the first album, we got Queen 2, we got Sheer Heart Attack, we got Night at the Opera, Day at the Races, News of the World, my personal favourite, the whole 70s discography on nice Japanese CDs. And I did have to clean them up a bit because when they got sent to us, the plastic sleeves were like ripped and everything was kind of falling out, and I kind of just fixed it up a bit and made them look a bit more presentable. So I did a box set review of this very early on this month, I think, or either mid to early kind of portion of the month, of the Police at Every Move You Make box set. I've been really enjoying this, so I can do a little update now for you guys on this box set. When I first got it, I had only heard Regatta de Blanc. Now I've heard Outlanders d'Amour and Zenyatta Mondato. I have not heard the last 2 albums. Okay, now going on to the Japanese sets that we got. We got Rush this month. This is from the first album up until Hemispheres. This is stunning. I listened to this. This is the only one I've listened to of the set so far because it's my favourite Rush album. Hopefully I'm going to listen to the 2112 one next because that's my second favourite Rush album. We got a Kate Bush one. I've been getting into Kate Bush a lot this month. Really love her style. A lot of people don't really think she's that progressive. I think that she's not progressive rock in that sense, but I think she's very progressive. But there are progressive rock undertones in a lot of her songs. There are a lot of concept-y kind of stuff, and it's all great. So this is from The Kick Inside, which is the first album up until The Whole Story. Also, we got Emerson, Lake and Palmer, which is their first 5 albums, from the self-titled up until Brain Salad Surgery. And Brain Salad Surgery even has the poster that comes inside, and it also folds out, like, the middle bit folds out like the vinyl. Next, Pink Floyd are pretty much my favourite band at this point, underneath Iron Maiden. So I've been listening to a lot of the Pink Floyd stuff and the solo Pink Floyd stuff. I got this set of Syd Barrett records, well, CDs, from the Mad Cat Laughs, which is a fantastic album. I really want to talk about that at some point, because I don't even think we have it on vinyl, so I gotta change that. Up until, I think this is a compilation album. Yeah, so it's got a bunch of Pink Floyd stuff and Syd Barrett stuff as well, so that's a compilation. Again, talking about Pink Floyd, we've got a Dave Gilmour set. This one came with this one separately as well, because it's got 2 of these chunky live albums in there, and I'm excited about this, like, fully. I'm more of a fan of the Roger Waters stuff, but I do like some of the stuff that Dave Gilmour's done. Next, I couldn't pull out the whole box because otherwise everything will come falling down. But I got these Black Sabbath ones as well. These came in the same set. Big fan. Big fan. They're my favourite metal band probably, other than Iron Maiden and Metallica. They were the starting point of metal bands to come. And what I really like is the Master of Reality is just like the original. I mean, you have to, like, pull it out of the thing here. And I didn't like doing that because I was kind of bending it, and it was like, how am I meant to get the CD out? Like, what am I going to do? But I was able to do it. And then we got a couple in here as well. Sabotage, great album. I've not heard that one in a while. Okay, we've got a couple left here. So, first one, going back to Rick Wakeman again. We got a bunch of the Rick Wakeman CDs here. Favourite one is still Six Wives, and that was the one that I was kind of the most excited about initially, but I've been digging into this one a lot as well recently. And the very last one, I feel like I might have spoken about this one in the last video, but I don't know. Supertramp. I've got a Supertramp set of all their albums pretty much. I've been getting into them as well. Favourite is still Breakfast in America because that's just a classic. But I do like Crime of the Century as well. There's some good live stuff in here, you know, not solo stuff, later stuff, and all that jazz, all that cool stuff that you'd want to see in a box set. And that is the end of my August haul. Let me know what you guys got this month. I am excited to hear. And I will see you tomorrow. So Saturdays with Dad will be now on Sunday. We're going to be talking about bassists, and, you know, as a bassist, this will be quite fun for me as well. See you then, and have a great day. Bye-bye.